afternoon, everybody. We're in our first pool play at Nationals. We're playing Durham Rebel Renegades from Ontario. We'll play another game at 5 o'clock against a Saskatchewan team, and then we will play our final game at 7:30, and that will be against a Alberta team. All right, so Rebels have serve. On the court to start, we have Molly, Leighton, Harper, Madison, Chelsea, Harnam. Molly's out for the libero. We're staying on the same side for the whole game, so there is no sub or no side switch, so you will not see us switching. Deep serve up by Chelsea. Lane gets it back into play. Emily free balls it over, deep ball. They're gonna go left side with it. They're gonna come down line. Just rolls over the net. All right, we're having some struggles here on our initial serve receive ball this morning, or afternoon. Up by Leighton. Chelsea's going middle with it. Harnam free balls it over. They're gonna go middle. We're having difficulty knowing whose ball is whose here. back on. We're going to regroup, and we're going to get this point this time. This one's ours. One pass, ladies. Be ready. Talk it out. Call for help. There we go. Nice serve by Madison. They're going to go right side into the pot. Over by Harper. Off the net. They're going deep. Up by Layton. Madison's going to go left side with it. Chelsea goes off the block. They manage to get it up. Up by Emily. Madison goes right side to Harper. Harper roll shots it over right into the spot. There we go. The girls are on a roll now. Nice set. Ball, a little out of system. Libero's going to pop it over. Emily's going to go to Madison. Madison's going to go to middle. Double sets it over. Nice short serve. She's going over to left side, into the net. Great serve by Madison. We're going to go right side, cross court. They got it right there, just a little bit short ball. Up by Emily, nice ball. Madison's going to go middle. Hernan tips it over deep. We're going to go left side, cross court. Up by Hernan. Oh, she got swung on that one. They're calling us on the net on that play. All right, net serve. We'll take it. Chelsea's up to serve. Nice ball. Up by Layton. Madison goes over to left side. Nice spot. Hernan to serve. Molly's back in for front row. Great serve. Free ball. Up by Layton. Madison goes right side. Great hit by Harper and a touch on it. Great serve by Harnam. Deep ball. Over by Molly. Molly's got it up. Madison's going offside. Layton goes off the block. Emily's in for Harnam for back row. The girls are coming back. We were down 7-0. Deep cross-court serve that was in. It almost looked like it was going to go out, but net serve. Harper is up to serve. Up by Emily, good ball. Madison goes to left side. Layton roll shots it over. Free ball over. Layton gets it up. Madison goes left side. Layton goes down. Deep ball. We're going cross court. Up by Chelsea. Madison's going middle. Lobs it over by Molly through the middle. They're going middle. Out. Nice deep serve, and that's an ace serve. Nice ball, deep ball. They're going to go left side, dump. Up by Harper. Emily gets that up. Chelsea goes down line with that nice spot. Off the block. Emily gets it up. Over by Chelsea. Just going middle. Good dig by Emily. High ball. Chelsea gets that up. Madison's going to go left side. Right to the over top of the block by Chelsea. Great spot, Chelsea. Up by Layton. Madison's going to go middle. Molly gets that to the back corner. Dumps it. Up by Chelsea. Chelsea was going to try to take it a second time and then realizing she took it the first time. By Emily. Rolls off the net. Going left side. Deep ball. Emily takes that. Up by Madison. Deep cross court. Up by Layton. Madison goes middle. Molly gets that off the block. They play it. Molly to serve. Deep ball. She plays it into the net. Serve. Harnam was on the net. Oh, reaching over. She had to wait a little longer to play that ball. because it's called a reach. Out! There we go. The girl that got 7 points or 6 points on us has done her serve rotation. Madison to serve. Nice serve by Madison, great spot. She's going right side. Yes! Great spot! Yes, Hartnam! That was awesome. Saw that, Amanda. That was a great ace serve. They played it. She went right up with it. Tips over. Up by Emily. Madison goes right side. Harper goes off the block. Emily gets it up. Tip over deep by Chelsea. They didn't call her on a double. Emily gets that up. Nice dig, Emily. Goes back over to Chelsea. Chelsea goes off the block and in. And they're calling a timeout. Madison's still serving. Take a deep breath, girl. You got it. Great serve by Madison. Off the block. All right, one pass, ladies. We got it. Up by Emily. Harper's going to get that in. Layton sets it over. They're going to go to left side. Deep ball. Up by Layton. Madison gets it. Chelsea goes deep cross court. Pushes it over to left. And into net. Chelsea's up to serve. We're within 1 point. Started out 7 points behind if you're just joining the game now. So we came from behind here. Girls struggled with some serve receive, but we're finding a rhythm. That should have been called as a double, but not. Push over. Great one ball arm by Hartnam. They're calling it a extra contact on our part. They should have called a double on their part over there first, but not the referee. Deep ball, up by Emily. Madison goes middle. Yes, Hartnam! Hartnam is to serve. Just too low of a toss. Emily's back in. Emily's killing it back there today on her defense. Net serve. Harper's up to serve. Nice serve by Harper. Good spot. Out of system. Up by Molly. Harper's going to go off the block. Double. Chelsea gets that up. Madison's going left side. Layton, tries to tip it. Great take by Emily. Harper gets that back into play. Chelsea's going to free ball it deep over, and it's ours. Great ball by Chelsea in that spot. Layton's up to serve. Next serve. Up by Chelsea. Madison's going left with it. No block there. Timeout. All right, back from the timeout. Up by Chelsea. Set point. Nice set by Madison. Great swing by Molly to the middle. Tips over. Up by Emily. Great cross-court set there by Chelsea. And they're calling that on a double. Great time. Molly's up to serve. Yes. There we go. Timeout for Durham. All right, Molly still got serve. We're at set point. High ball. Yes. Great play by Harnam. Harper. Up by Harper. Madison's going to go middle. Tips by Harnam. right on the line. All right. Great spot by Chelsea. Harper sets it deep. Sorry, it's Harper sets Chelsea. Miko gets that up. Harper goes middle. Jada tips it over. Great play. Deep ball. Puts him out of system. Free ball coming over. Jada gets that up. Harper's going to go right side. Leighton hits right side, unfortunately into the net. Unfortunately, my libero button is not working, so every time Mariah comes in, I just have to sub her in. So if you see that on the sheet, Mariah's in for back row as a libero. Okay, Chelsea's up to serve. Great deep ball. Up by Araya. Harper pushes a deep corner. They're going to go left side with it. Up by Chelsea, nice play. Harper gets back in. Araya free balls it over. Off the net. They're struggling with it. That's 3 hits. That one got some wind. It was not looking that high, and then it caught like a draft and it went up. She was over the line serving, but they're not calling it. Harper free balls it over. Great hit through middle on their side. Up by Miko. Tight ball. Jada pushes it over. They manage to get it up, and it's out. Jada's up to serve. Nice serve. Oh! Thought it was going to roll off the net. High ball. Chelsea gets that up. Araya goes over the left side with it. Miko is just a little late. Miko just couldn't get there in time. It kind of came between the middle and the left side spot. And up by Molly. Off the block by Miko. Middle tips it over. Araya gets it up. Harper's going to go middle with it. Off their block, and that's in. Molly was on the net, so their point. Got to give our setter a good first pass in order for her to do something with it. Up by Araya. Harper takes that. Miko down balls that cross court. They tip it. Araya gets it up. Harper goes left side. Miko tips it right over the block, and they shoot it out the side. Layton's up to serve. Deep ball. Going left side. Take by Layton. Help! No one's there to help out. Up by Harper. Up by Araya. Miko tips it over their block. Up by Layton. Harper gets it over to left side. Miko downs that. Miko to serve. Pam, I hope you're watching. That was a great hit by Miko. Nice hard serve, deep ball. And they're out of rotation, or out of system over there. Can't do anything with it. Great serve. Beautiful serve, hard ball. They're going to down ball it. Miko gets it up. Chelsea plays it. Harper goes in there. We're going to call that a double. There's a little bit of ping pong there. Serve, and that's an ace. Great serve, Miko. Oh, she's now calling it out. I guess it's out. It was out. I guess it looked like it was in from this corner, but I'm a long way from that corner. Oh, up off Miko's face. Free ball over by Layton. Chelsea gets that up. Layton sets it over to Chelsea. Chelsea goes right down through the middle. Kill. serve. Kind of tipped over the fingers off the block, and Leighton could not get there in time. Up by Araya. Up by Leighton. Harper's going to tip it over. I don't think they touched it. It's going to be 4 hits on our side. They didn't touch it. Up by Leighton. Harper goes over to left side. Nice hit by Chelsea into the pot. Tips it over. Leighton digs that up. Great dig. Jada goes empty corner. Harper's up to serve. Nice deep serve. Gonna go middle. Nico had to really reach for that one. Good try. Way to get touches on that. And that ball came over into our court here, so they're just going to reserve this. Up by Araya. Harper goes to middle. Great dig. Nice serve by Chelsea. We're out of system over there. We're going to down ball it over. Up by Chelsea. Over right side. Out the back by Leighton. Got to finish on top of that ball. She's inside the court with her foot. All right, Jada to serve. Nice serve by Jada. Tip over, up by Molly. Chelsea gets that up. Amico managed to get that over and down. They're gonna go middle with the back row. Up by Jada. Harper goes middle. Up, great ball by Harper. Chelsea gets that up. Miko finds that spot. Leighton's to serve. Nice deep ball. Ball is out. Great deep serve. by Chelsea. Harper gets that over. Nico's going to free ball it over. Great spot. Takes the setter out. That should be a double. Lane gets that up. Harper's going left side. Off Nico. Great spot to put that. Up by Layton. A little tight. Need a sub. Madison's coming in for Layton. Madison will be setting. Harper is now a hitter. Great hit. Great hit. Ace serve. Deep ball. Ace. Great serve. Short ball. Out of system. Rivero down balls it. Nico gets it up. Harper. Madison goes right side and it's in. Timeout, Durham. Hit, rolled off the net, and when it bounced out, unfortunately. All right, ladies. Let's go, ladies. You got it. Up by Nico. Madison's going over to Chelsea. Chelsea's going to put that kind of right into the pot with a nice down ball. We're going to set left side. Up by Nico. Madison goes left side to Chelsea. Chelsea goes down the line. Great hit. Oh, just out of her reach. Out ball. serve. Molly serve. Molly serve. Oh, that was... Ball's out. Harper to serve. Nice serve by Harper. Harper serves still. By Chelsea. Madison goes left side. Chelsea tips it back corner, and out it goes. Chelsea to serve. Serve by Chelsea, good ball. She's going middle. Up, dig by Chelsea. Yes. Great serve. Oops. Jada serve. High ball. Harper gets that up. Madison goes to Molly. Molly goes off the block. Oh, double touch. And we're going to a third set. I'm not sure it was serve. I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to assume she's going to keep the same lineup. Okay. Durham has serve. Great cross-court hit. All right, Madison's up to serve. Nice serve by Madison, deep ball. Going right side, tips it over, up by Araya, good spot. Harper. They're calling us over the line or on the net? I think they're on the net. Up by Araya. Madison goes in. Great hit. Nico to serve. Yes, block by Harper. Big block, Harper. Great job. Serve. You're fine, Emily. Great take by Madison. Harper goes middle. Tipped over by Hernam. They tip it. Madison gets it up. Harper goes over. Great hit by Chelsea. Out of system, free ball over. Araya gets that up to Madison. Madison's going to go right side to Harper. Harper tips it down the line and managed to dig that up. One-armed it up over there by the setter. Great play. Hernam gets that up. Madison goes to middle. She manages to pass it over. Out. by Miko. Madison goes back over. Miko rolls over. Great serve. Deep ball. Up by Miko. Just out. Pushed deep by Chelsea. Out the side. Harper to serve. Oh. Nice serve. We're going to have to reserve that because the ball came over and interfered. Great serve by Harper. Goes middle. Up by Chelsea. Mariah goes over the left side with it. Chelsea goes next to the block. Up by Miko. Harper comes inside with it. Back row hit by Miko, and it's out. Out on their side. Timeout for Durham. All right, Harper's still serving. Up and out by Araya, unfortunately. Nice up by Araya. Goes middle. Jody gets that over. Going back row. Up and out. Chelsea to serve. Nice serve by Chelsea. Sorry about that. Sweep by the middle. Madison or Harper gets that dug up. Nico goes down with that. Great play by Jada. Harper gets that up. Madison goes middle. Jada goes off the block. They get it dug up. They're going to down ball it. Harper gets it up. Madison's going to go left side. Nico goes down the line. Up by Harper. Chelsea gets that back into play. Nico free balls it over. Oh, that's a carry. Timeout. All right, Chelsea's still serving. Great serve. Going left side. Up by Chelsea. Up by Madison. Off the block. Mariah gets that up. Chelsea gets it over by Nico. Dig it up. Serve by Chelsea. Good block by Harnett or Jada. They have a sub on the other side. We didn't wait for the whistle. We have to reserve. Great serve. Up by Araya. Free ball over. Araya gets it up to Madison. Madison's going to go middle with it. Jada gets it off the block. And it comes right back at her. Up by Araya. Madison goes left side. And Nico gets that down. Jada to serve.